Good evening. Welcome. How's everyone doing tonight? Let's see some comments in the old thread there. My name is Reed Home. I'm the event director for Freestyle BC, and I'm pleased you could join us for the award show. It has been an incredible experience to see the stoke and participation from all corners of the province, and the level of talent was it was truly bonkers. We'll start off by saying a huge thank you to our sponsors, our title sponsor, Sport Check. They came in a big way. They're going to be prizing out all of the podium spots from U12 to U18, $50 for third, $75 for second, and $100 for first, which is incredible. And we'll be emailing you those next week. Silver Star Mountain, who was the title sponsor of the Men's Open Big Air and the Girls Stylers Big Air, putting some cash on the line for that. Mountain Cultures, title sponsor for the Moguls. They're giving away some brand new skis to the top finishers in the open category. And then Liberty Skis, who is also giving away some skis for the slopestyle open winners. Cliff Bar will be prizing out second and third place in the open categories. And then we want to thank O'Neill, Oakley, and Mons Royale as well. This event would not be possible without the generous support of Heritage Canada's Heritage Canada, Freestyle Canada, and Via Sport. So for our live audience that's out there now, we're going to be doing a little bit of trivia throughout the night. So get your keyboards ready, and we're going to be watching along here. Who is the reigning Olympic half-pipe champion from 2018? You're going to win a brand new Oakley helmet. Get on your keyboards. Who is the reigning Olympic half-pipe champion from 2018? First comment, they'll take home a brand new Oakley helmet. We're not seeing it come in quite yet. No answers yet? There we go. Charlie Roberts coming in with the answer. Charlie, you're going to be taking home a brand new helmet. Just narrowly beating out Teresa Lynn. Okay, I would now like to introduce our fearless leader, notorious sit skier, and executive director for Freestyle BC, Joshua Duick.
Reed Home, thank you very much, sir. Hot dang, man. Thank you so much for putting this show together for us. It's been countless hours and on the fly that you've contributed to getting the virtual event up and running, the social activation, and now this run of play for the Timber Tour virtual banquet. So from the bottom of my heart, Reed, thank you. To the athletes, what an incredible show of performance with over 560 submissions from across the province. You, our athletes, have far exceeded our wildest dreams for this virtual event. A massive thank you to all the clubs, coaches, and of course, again, the athletes for working together to put together so many great submissions. Now, our officials, judges, and hosts of this Timber Tour virtual award show come to you from all corners of British Columbia. And it is crucial that we learn the origins of the places we call home in order to honor those who've lived off it since time immemorial. Together, we would like to acknowledge the many lands to which we gather that are traditional lands of the First Nations and home to a diverse range of Indigenous peoples. We honor their connection to the land and rivers and respect the importance of the environment. Tonight, we want everybody to feel welcome, accepted, and respected every time we gather, not just tonight, but every time we gather. Together, we are one community with a shared passion, expressing the best of humanity through sport. All right, so tonight is an award show, and we're here really to celebrate the incredible efforts of the hundreds of athletes who submitted their best jumps, their sickest rail game, and their finest bump lines this season, and of course the teams that support them. So we're just going to get right after it. Well, actually, we got some really awesome special guests too. I want to acknowledge that. Tonight is not just about prizes and the podiums for those that perform the best. Although we're excited to celebrate the champions of the day. We're excited to celebrate many of the athletes that have come from BC that joined us tonight for the award show. So make sure to stay tuned throughout the duration. And we'll start with the U12 women and men big air, slope, and mogul category. And our first special guest, I want to hear a big round of applause for our friend, and she is a true champion in every sense of the word, former Apex, Freestyle BC, and national team athlete, one of Canada's best mogul skiers of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Andi Naughty.
Hi BC Freestyle, Andi Naughty here, former member of the Canadian Women's National Mogul Ski Team and 2018 Winter Olympian. I first off want to start by saying I'm so sorry I couldn't be at the banquet this evening in person. It's just a little bit past my bedtime as I'm currently living in the United Kingdom, studying to become a veterinarian. Anyways, I just wanted to say a huge congratulations to each and every one of you for making this timber tour so awesome. I know that you would have loved to do this in person, like back in the old days, but you guys have really made the most of it. Being a part of the judging staff, it was such an honor and so exciting to watch each and every one of your runs. Your hard work and dedication has clearly paid off, and you guys are absolutely crushing it. Anyways, I just wanted to stop in and say hi. Congratulations once again. I hope to see you all in real life once again very soon. Bye.
You were here with us live, but totally understand that you're 9 hours ahead on us, so it's in the middle of your night. So without further, we'll go with the U12 women big air, coming to us from Apex Mountain, Charlie Longstreet in third place. Second place from Vancouver, we have Agnes Friesen. And with a huge big left 360 and a switch left 180, our judges thought that Apex's very own Francesca Farao was the champion for the U12 women's big air. Congratulations to our top three winners. Moving into our U12 men big air, from Silver Star, we have Roxton Dorward. From Sun Peaks in second place, we have Jackson Atkinson. And Whistler's very own, top of the podium, with a massive left cork 7, a left cork 10, and a left cork 9 in his repertoire. We had Jude Oliver take the top spot in U12 men. Congratulations to all of our winners in big air. And moving forward, we are going to go right into U12 women's slope style. From the Apex Club, third place goes to Lillian McCaughey. Teammate, again from Apex and already becoming quite familiar with the podium, Charlie Longstreet. And the winner in the U12 women's slope style with a great run, switch right 180 and a right 360, just to name a few, Quinn Basco. Congratulations to our U12 women in slope style. Moving forward, U12 men's slope style, out of Whistler, somebody already familiar with the podium, we have Jude Oliver taking third spot. In second place, out of Sun Peaks, we have Jackson Atkins. And finally, again from Sun Peaks, Cooper Basco takes the top spot with a left 5 and a switch right 9. We're going to keep working through the U12 category. In women's moguls, out of Apex, we have Lillian McCaughey taking third position. Teammate from Apex, second place, Francesca Farao. And the champion of the U12 women's mogul category from Vancouver is Effie Lee. Congratulations to all of our winners in the women's U12 category. And finally, our last category for the U12 is men's moguls. Out of Apex, we have Jackson Kendall. In second place from Silver Star, we have Elliot Friesen. And the top spot, Silver Star teammate, first place, Roxton Dorward. Woo! And don't worry, if you missed the excitement or you missed your name being called, we are recording everything. However, in appreciation of everybody's time and knowing that we have 90 podiums to award, we are going to be expediting each category just the way we have. So our next category is the U14 men and women big air slope and mogul. And to help me hand out these awards, we have live and in studio, hanging out in the backstage as we speak, 5-time X Games competitor, Freestyle BC and national team alumni, currently coaching with the BC team, and most recently became the raddest dad in town. Please welcome Noah Morrison. Noah, you are on mute, and that is not uncommon in the virtual world. That means the green room was doing their thing.
Okay, you got me? How's it going, everybody?
It's good. It's good. We're like I got the thing in the background here, and it sounds like the crowd is firing in a virtual sense. I'm glad you made it home safely. I understand that you were coaching today, and you're back at home, so stoked for you on that one. I got to ask you, Noah, what's it been like for you coaching BC team this year and also being one of our celeb judges? So it's a twofold question. What's your impression of the talent coming up, and what's it been like coaching some of the finest in the province?
Oh man, it's awesome. It's crazy to see everyone, like young and old in the sport, just progressing so much. Like seeing tricks that these younger kids are doing, I couldn't do them at that age, so it's awesome. And then moving up towards the older guys and girls, it's like they're doing some tricks that I was doing at like the peak of my competitions and stuff. So it's pretty insane to see, and I'm really stoked for everybody.
What do you think the secret sauce is, Noah? Is it got to be the coaching, right?
Oh, it's the coaching. It's all me.
I was talking about coaches across the province, but I also see where you're going with that.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think it's it's community. Everyone's just loves what they do, and I think all the coaches we have love what they do, and it just makes great athletes and great skiers and great people all around.
Yeah, it does. Tell me a little bit about the judging. We had like 560 plus submissions come in. I know you guys must have you had your work cut out. You had a great panel to work with, and I know you guys worked hard, but tell me a little bit about that process.
Yeah, I was stoked to see so many submissions, actually, just that everyone was getting into it and making the best of these crazy times. And yeah, it was so cool to judge because it was just so different. You know, you had to compare runs that were at different hills. So it was just really, really cool to do that. It was difficult at times, but we made it work. And I think everyone did a great job. So yeah.
Can't thank you enough for all of your time and energy in giving back to the sports community through coaching, through helping support the judging panel. And just tell me before we let you go, tell me what's good in your world right now. I saw something on Instagram, some sort of video that you did with Forecast Ski or something. What's that about?
Yeah, so I got into a bit of filming this year. Kind of came out not doing competitions anymore, so I got in the backcountry a little bit with Toyota Canada and Forecast, and we're putting out some episodes right now. Actually, the first one's live, and the second one will be coming out this weekend. So you can scope those out on Forecast if you want to see me shred some backcountry.
Yeah, of course I do. And now, do you have the trivia question in front of you, or where are we at with that? Do you
Trivia
know the
question?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have one.
No. So that means that's me being a bad junior producer on this side. You might have the answer, but I'm going to help you out here. Who won silver medal for Canada at the 2021, so this year, like very recently, World Cup finals? Who won silver for Canada, the 2021 World Cup finals? You probably know this, Noah, but you're going to have to bite your tongue on it.
Yeah, I'm not going to answer.
The winner, though, whoever's the first to answer this one, and there's a few Canadians that won silver for Canada at the World Champs, so there's not one right answer. But the winner's going to go home with a Freestyle Canada swag bag. So I know there's some Anta jackets in there and some gloves and stuff like that. So big thanks to Freestyle Canada and a tight tight package coming in. So I'll wait to hear from our producer in the side chat when we have a winner.
Well, those are some good prizes. That Anta stuff is nice, actually. Super nice.
It's great. Yeah, what do you know about Anta? I know they're the national team sponsor, but do you know a whole lot more about that product?
Not a whole bunch, but I've used some of it myself and really, really like it. I have some of their gym wear, actually. It's great.
Nice. Well, we have a winner. No. We had a judge, actually, on our panel. Okay. One of our special guests in the green room is auditing the questions for us, and I think we have a winner right now. So I'll leave the producers to document that, and we'll be sure to get the prizes to you. Big round of applause. Everybody join me in thanking Noah Morrison for joining us tonight and being one of our celebrity judges. Thanks, Noah.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. So that brings us nicely right into our U14 category, and we're going to start with Big Air. And women's U14 Big Air in third place from Whistler, we have Linda Maddie. Second place, teammate from Whistler, Avery Krum. And the winner from Silver Star Freestyle Club, we have Kristen Hoyvik. And she was throwing down a 6 switch right 5 and then right into a big old front flip. Congratulations to our podium winners, U14 Women Big Air. Moving right into U14 Men's Big Air. From Silver Star, we have Everett Brown in third place. Sun Peak's very own Ryder Mackenzie White in second. And Silver Star's Drew Christensen taking the top spot with what the judges said was a very nice switch left 7 Japan. Congratulations to all of our podium winners. U14 Women Slopestyle. Out of Whistler, third place, Linda Maddie. Second place, seems like a consistent theme in the podiums here. Second place is Avery Krum. And in first place is a very similar podium. Silver Star's very own Kristen Hoyvik with a switch right 5, a left 7, and an amazing rainbow rail front swap. I'm reading the judges' comments here. I don't know what a rainbow rail front swap is, but it sounds awesome. Well done to our U14 winners in women's slopestyle. U14 men's slopestyle out of the Vancouver Club in third place. Big round of applause for Jake David. Sun Peak's very own Ryder Mackenzie White takes second position. And Whistler taking the top spot. Finn Henderson with both way 720s. Congratulations to the U14 men's slopestyle podium. U14 women's moguls. We have in third place out of Apex, Emily McCaughey. And in second place from Silver Star, we have Kristen Hoyvik. And in first place, again from Silver Star, we have Bobby Wooden. Congratulations to our U14 winners. U14 men's moguls. Third place representing the Kootenays. The Kootenays is starting to show up on the map now. It was Okanagan and Coast for a while there, but we got the Kootenays in here. In third position, representing the Kimberley Freestyle Club, we have Owen Cooper. In second place, representing the Panorama Freestyle Club, we have Vincent DiFrancesco. And from the Apex Freestyle Club, in first place for the U14 men's moguls, we have Brandon Van Scham. Congratulations to all of our winners today in the U14 category. So that rounds off our 14 and under category. And moving into the 16 category, we have another celebrity athlete, one of our judges, and former Freestyle BC alumni, current national team athlete, the 2019 Crystal Globe winner, which means she won every event or almost every event, enough to win the overall title for Canada in 2019. She is a Big Air boss, our very own Elena Gaskell.
Hey, Josh, how are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for joining us, Elena.
Yeah, I'm psyched to be here. I'm psyched to be a part of it.
I'm especially psyched knowing that you're back on snow. This is like, you must be so full on right now. This is, you've come back from your injury and you're in half pipe right now. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm out in Calgary right now training in slope and just having some fun in the pipe as well. But it's good to be back on skis. Still working through my injury, but it's coming back, so I'm pumped.
I bet. So tell me, how have things been for you recovering and all that during these very strange times?
It's definitely, I guess you could say it's a good time to be hurt because a lot of events didn't happen, but it's all part of the sport. Injuries are a part of it. And it's just like working to get back to it and makes you realize how much you miss skiing when you can't do it. Right. And it's just important to like see physio, take the time to recover, be in the gym and like want to get back at it. Right.
Nice, nice. So what's in the future for you? You're training with the national team right now, and we're winding down competition season. So that's all done for the World Cup. And I imagine just a full summer of training and then getting ready for, dare I ask, qualifying for the big show next year. Is that on your radar?
Yeah, definitely. So it'll kind of just be training, getting new tricks in the summer, like getting things locked down and then start at some of the World Cups when it starts and then hopefully the Olympics. Yeah, that would be the game plan, I guess.
I feel like that's a good game plan. Now, hey, you were one of our amazing guest judges helping out with our slope and big air panel. Mm-hmm. Tell me, what did you see? You had to go through hundreds of videos, and it wasn't that long ago that you were on the BC circuit. So what are you seeing now?
No, it was awesome going through, like, I don't know all the names in BC, so getting to see everyone and all the progression and all the kids, like, taking the time to make these videos is amazing. And, like, watching different age categories and watching, like, different genders and how they're progressing and, like, all the new things that they're trying is amazing. Just to see, like, the progression from back when I did Timber Tours to now.
It's true. I think they're so well supported club to club, and the growth of the sport right now, it's just an exciting time. And I can't help but think it's a result of athletes like yourself and Noah that have come through the system and continue to give back. I once asked a mentor of mine why he thinks our sport is as strong as it's been, especially here in BC. And the answer was like lightning fast, and it was motivation through mentorship. And gave an example of TJ Schiller back in the day, just continually encouraging some of the younger athletes as he was a rising star on his way. Came back to the club, and it happened to be with an athlete that I couldn't figure out how to communicate with. He was struggling with fear on a jump, and then suddenly TJ came in with his booming voice. He's like, "Hey, what's happening?" And just said, "Man, it's the same thing that you're saying." He went up to this kid and said, "You're doing so good. When I was your age, I could never do what you're about to do right now." And the kid just suddenly dusted off the fear and went and threw down a sick 540 on the air site. And the Silver Star air site is pretty mean to be landing switch on. So kudos to you and all of the great athletes that continue to give back to sport.
Yeah, no, I definitely grew up and like coming from Silver Star, there's lots of athletes that come from it, right? And like seeing that, I'm like, oh, like I can do this. And like being around, like when I went to Momentum Ski Caps when I was younger and all the like pro athletes that coach you and give you like encouragement to being young and trying new things is definitely amazing. And it's like good to see the progression of young kids now. It's insane.
It's so awesome. I get fired up watching the videos and also knowing that folks like you still are passionate about giving back.
Yeah.
So tonight we have another great prize that we're going to give out. It's an O'Neill kit, pants and jacket. And I understand O'Neill is one of your partners, so I love the alignment.
They are.
So tell me a little bit. Do you know the trivia question, or am I falling on my face?
I do know it. I know it.
Yes. All right. Well,
of it, unlike Noah.
Well, he just got in the door, but yeah, we shouldn't give him too much slack.
Yeah. Okay, so do you want me to say it then?
Yes, please.
Okay. So it's what Canadian male team member recently podiumed at X Games Aspen 2021? So we'll see if anyone was watching. Hopefully.
I was tuned in. Our very own Sebi was running the channel for Freestyle Canada. And if you follow Freestyle Canada on Insta, you can stay up to beat and up to speed with everything going on in the world of Freestyle Canada. So thanks to Seb and the social media at Freestyle Canada, I know exactly who podiumed for X Games or at the X Games this year.
I do too. I was at home watching, obviously wishing I could be competing, but takes time to get back. Oh, it looks like someone has answered right. I don't know if I'm seeing the right person because everyone's phones come up differently, but I know.
Yeah, I see the right answer in our side chat. I actually can't see the Facebook chat because I'm on the production side of things. But yeah, I think we have a winner. So with that,
anyway, the answer was Evan McEachran, who some people have said. I won't say who won until it's all put together after.
yeah, no, you got it, and the answer was right. So big round of applause for our winner in the crowd today.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it's Juliet Anderson. So you are our big winner. Congratulations on that one. And again, thank you for joining us tonight and all you do for our sport, Elena.
Yeah, of course. Happy to be here.
Good luck on the rest of your training this spring and throughout the fall and into next winter. I'll be cheering you on. We'll be cheering you on.
Sounds good.
Bye, Elena. Alrighty, Roo, we're just ticking along here, and that's leading us pretty nice into our next category. And where is that? Are we on to the U16s here? So U16, and we're going to start with our women's big air. In third place, representing the Silver Star Freestyle Club, we have Olivia Henderson. In second place from the Panorama Freestyle Club, we have Sierra Nelson. And Apex's Sharon Van Sham takes the win with a massive left 7 and a switch right 3. Congratulations to our U16 women's big air winners. U16 men big air, we have out of Whistler in third position, Matthias Heslop. In second position from the Panorama Freestyle Club, we have Lucas Butman. And representing the Vancouver Freestyle Club with a sick switch left bio and a 10 blunt. Wait a minute. That shows how little I know. I'm so old school. It's Destin Swift out of Vancouver. I believe it's a switch left bio 10 blunt. I'm old. Don't trust anybody over 40, kids. I'm old. I know nothing about freestyle. I used to when it was twisters and spreads. Moving forward, we have the U16 women's slope style out of Silver Star. In third position, we have Olivia Henderson. From the Vancouver Freestyle Club in second position, we have Arwin Carswell. And from Apex Freestyle Club taking the first spot, no stranger to the podium, we have Sharon Van Sham. Congratulations to our U16 women's slopestyle winners. Moving right ahead, U16 men's slopestyle, we have out of the Vancouver Freestyle Club in third position, Destin Swift. In second position, we have from the Panorama Freestyle Club, Lucas Butland. And in first position for the Whistler Freestyle Club with the, according to the judges, steeziest right cork 9 blunt, Matthias Heslop. Congratulations to our U16 men's slopestyle winners. Moving right along, U16 women's moguls. Representing the Kimberley Freestyle Club in third position, we have Annika Cooper. Representing the Coast Whistler Freestyle Program, we have in second position, Amelia Oswitz. And on top of the podium, representing the Panorama Freestyle Club, we have Sierra Nelson in first place. Congratulations to our U16 Women's Mogul Champion. Representing U16 Men's Moguls, the top 3 spots is actually 4 spots because we had a tie. For third position, the tie goes with Apex and Patrick Farsau. As well, Panorama's Sean Mason take the tie for third position U16 men's moguls. In second spot from Sun Peaks, we have Charlie Roberts. And top of the podium, Apex Freestyles, Grady Parson is our winner for U16 men's moguls. Congratulations to all of our winners in our men's moguls. That rounds out our field for U18. And to help me set up for the U18 men's and women's big air, slope, and moguls podium, we have the head coach of the BC team for the last 5 years. He was a NORAM athlete for 4 years. He's a part of an incredible family that's contributed more than anybody I know to the sport of freestyle. Please welcome head coach of our BC team, Josh Kober.
Hey, Derek, K Freestyle BC. How's it going?
It goes well. It goes well. A little better now that you're able to join us. Thank you.
Awesome. No problem. My pleasure.
So what's good, Mr. Kober? Tell me a little bit about how your season's going.
Yeah, well, our season with the BC Mogul team has been pretty great so far. It's, of course, been tough as it is for everyone without competing this year. So that's presented some challenges. But, man, the training sure has been great. We've been able to keep our nose to the grindstone here and keep pushing and keep progressing and getting better. And it's a little bit frustrating not being able to prove it this year, but looking ahead to next year, we're going to be more than ready. And I'm super, super excited to see what next year has to bring when we're able to compete again. So, yeah, it's been a great year in a lot of ways.
Appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you giving a voice to the unspoken. And it is indeed super frustrating for all of us not to be able to travel or compete the way we are used to. You, however, have a slight exemption, and so does the BC team, being CSI carded athletes. You do have a little bit of permission to move about the province. I'd love to hear about the new training center up at Apex, as well the new training center in Whistler. So there's the Gemini Center, and then, of course, the new airbag. So our province has been worked hard and also very fortunate to have these two incredible venues at our disposal. You might be one of the only people, and your team, that has had a chance to see both of them. So can you give us a quick rundown on why these venues are so important and what they mean to our sport?
Yeah, for sure. They've both been great, and I'll keep it to the short answer for both. But the new training tools they have at Apex with that new airbag, that's been amazing. Our team has made awesome use of that so far, and we've seen some huge payoff already with just a couple of training days on it. And then we've been able to do a couple of full training camps in Whistler on the Mogul course there. And that's a great opportunity for us to be able to train in Whistler, which we've never been able to do in the winter in the past. So both aspects have had immediate impacts on our training. And if they're helping us, they're going to help the next level as well with the clubs. So that's super exciting for the whole growth of our sport in BC.
Well, appreciate everything that you've done for our team and for our sport, Josh. And I know that there's some good things that you're working on right now that it's a bit early to speak to on this particular broadcast. But for all the freestylers out there, know that we're working hard to create more programming for the up-and-coming athletes. So stay tuned. Now, I did write these trivia questions, so don't feel too bad when you got to read this one out because it's a bit awesome. Josh, do you want to give us our next trivia question? And I'll tell you the prize is, for this one, we got a Freestyle BC swag bag. So we got some clothes, some product, and some stuff that we're really excited to give away. It's like next year's stuff. Technically, it was this year's stuff, but since we didn't get to meet in person, it'll be for next year. So, yeah, let's go trivia.
Cool. So the trivia question, hopefully it's not too obvious and it's definitely not biased at all, is who was the most recent men's podium for World Cup moguls?
When Josh and I were chatting about this, we're like, man, it has been some time since we've had a male hit the podium from BC on a World Cup. Obviously, it brought a bit of a tear to my eye when I saw that go down this past December. And it was in Sweden, is that right?
Yes, that's correct. In Idrefal in Sweden. And also quick shout out to the last BC athlete on the women's side, which was Andy, who we saw earlier. So just a quick shout out to her.
Oh, our ladies kill it. There's so many ladies from BC that have been all over the podium in moguls. But yes, Joe Mega gets it with Jordan Kober. Congrats. And that was a setup. I don't think Josh would have pulled that question out of all the trivia. He would have, I don't know what he would have done, but I thought that was awesome. Thanks for joining us tonight, Josh, and good luck with the rest of your spring training.
Of course. Thanks, guys.
All right, that slides us right into the results for our U18, and we'll start with women's big air. We had two competitors submit for the U18, and both out of Silver Star. In second position, we have Melody Fagerlin and teammate Megan Henderson take the top of the podium. Congratulations, ladies, for first and second. And first was with a huge switch left 5 and a left 360 Japan. So well done. Moving right into U18 men's big air, we have from Silver Star in third position, Tate Garrett. Representing the Vancouver Ski Club in second position, we have Bryce Menning. And from the Whistler Freestyle Club, on top of the podium, doing a left double 12 Japan, which sounds insane, we have Emerson Raffler. Congratulations to our winners in the U18 men's big air. Moving right into U18 women's slope, we only had one submission here, and that winner is Megan Henderson representing the Silver Star Freestyle Club. Congrats, Megan. U18 men's slope, in third position representing Silver Star Freestyle Club, we have Mason Lan. In second position, teammate, also from Silver Star, Tate Garrett. Clearly no stranger to the podium, representing the Vancouver Freestyle Club with a left dub pretz to front swap, back swap, DF, DFD, switch left bio 10 safety. That sounds like a lot of action there. Bryce Menning, congratulations to our podium U18 men's slope style. U18 women's moguls, representing the Silver Star Freestyle Club, we have Melody Fagerlin. Also representing the Silver Star Freestyle Club, Megan Henderson in second position. And BC team athlete from Whistler, in first position, we have Chase Kapachik. Congratulations to all of our U18 women's moguls champions. U18 men's moguls out of Silver Star. Again, seemingly no stranger to the podium. Tate Garrett in third position. Teammate from the Silver Star Club in second position, Mason Lan. And representing the Kootenays from the Kimberley Freestyle Club, we have Trent Walkley taking the top spot in U18 men's moguls. Congratulations to all of our athletes and all of our podium winners in the U18 category. And that's going to lead us into our next special guest, and I'm really excited to get to know this athlete a little bit better. And maybe before I dive into our amazing guest that just took some time out of a very busy schedule to join us tonight, is just a reminder that our Big Air is presented to you by Silver Star. They were a cash sponsor to get us going, and actually shared a lot of really neat ideas on how to operate a virtual event. So to our friends at Silver Star, thank you for all of your support. The slopestyle winners will be presented by Liberty, and the top spots will be taking a pair of Liberty skis home with them tonight, or whenever the mail gets it to them. And then Moguls is presented by Mountain Cultures, and those top winners will also be receiving skis. And then the runners-up for all of our open categories will be taking home some sweet packages from Cliff Bar. So our next guest is former BC athlete, current national team member, and most recently, fourth place at World Championships, our very own Brendan Kelly.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Josh. Thank you guys for having me. I'm super stoked. Let's go.
Let's go. Tell me why you're so stoked.
I got to watch all those videos on Clippo, and I just saw some really amazing skiing, and I love what everybody in the province is doing. It's so cool to watch. You guys are so rad.
You're part of us, right? You're still part of us.
Technically, yeah, I'm still part.
So I got to ask you, what's life in the world look like right now? I haven't left my basement in months. You can tell I'm going purple in the face here. I haven't got any vitamin D. Just kidding. I get up to Silver Star. I'm pretty lucky here. But tell me what the world is like and what it's been for you to travel. And come on, seriously, like fourth at World Championships, like you skied like a boss. That was on the edge of my seat. I was loving every minute of it. So congratulations there. But what's it like to be on the road and traveling in these very strange times?
The traveling has been really fun. I mean, I'm used to it from the years, and so it's really good to stay sort of in that routine. But the COVID tests are not that fun. I did 16 COVID tests in the last 2.5 weeks. That was pretty rough. I was getting my nose impaled every other day, 3 times per session. They would do 3 different tests, and we would do everything that they said we needed to do so that we could do the contests. All the skiing, everything, so much fun. And then you finish, you get home, you do a COVID test. So that was a little bit rough, but the season was relatively normal. I mean, we do, train, compete like a normal World Cup that we've been doing for years now, and stayed in the rhythm and tried to just chip away at it slowly throughout the season. And yeah, I walked away last event of the season, World Championships, had some really good duels. Had a rematch against Ikuma. So he now beat me again, unfortunately. So he's 2-1, but I'm going to be coming for him next year.
Arguably, a lot of people would say Akuma might be second best only to the king and the GOAT, Mikhail Kingsbury. So the fact that you're dancing and going toe-to-toe is incredible. Dare I ask, like, how are you feeling moving into this next phase, which is, I feel like Worlds is a good step in your qualifications for the big show. And so you must be thinking about that a little bit, and your coaches as well. I know Canada's super competitive. If you make the big show, you're the best, really. Like, it's not easy to make Team Canada. So how are you feeling? What's going on there?
I'm feeling super confident. I know, Jordy, BC athlete. We got Laurent Dumais, Kirian Chundlo, a bunch of us fighting for those spots for the Olympics. And I know that I need to focus on a few very specific things. I'm doing, Pilates and some mini trampoline stuff, every little thing I can do to get a bit of an edge. But ultimately, it's going to come down to next year in those contests. So I'm going to do everything I possibly can with this off season, even if we're not traveling, even if we're not on snow that much. Similar message to those athletes in BC here. If you can't be on snow, do whatever you can. If you can only be in your bedroom, like I'm stuck in quarantine right now, do some core, do some body weight stuff, anything you can do to just fill that time with a little bit of exercise or a little bit of je ne sais quoi to help you on your next season.
That is such good advice. My old man used to have something pretty similar. Like one is the reward is intrinsic to the effort. And I found if you put in a good effort every single day, when it comes time to being in the gate, whether it's provincial level, a NORAM level, World Cup, World Champs, or the Olympics, I feel like if you've done your work, then you're so clear in mind, and you can just truly, I know it's cliche, but you can be in the moment when you know you've done the work. And if you've cut corners along the way, then that'll catches up with this. So your advice, Brendan, is so spot on. Just do the work every day and do what you can with what you got. And I think there's a song about that. Brendan, thank you so much for joining our show tonight and for consuming all of those clips on the Clipperoo and getting to know our BC athletes a little bit better. I know that we're going to be cheering you along every step of the way, and wish you well with your training each day. And wherever that may lead you, we'll be cheering you on loudly every step.
Thank you, Josh, and thank you to everyone that joined the live stream and entered into the contest. It's so awesome, and I love the internet that I can watch all you guys ski. I don't even have to go up the mountain. I'm stuck in my room, so being able to watch a bunch of people skiing in BC is just like makes me happy and makes me really want to get back out there and go skiing. So thank you guys so much.
This is my first time meeting you, and I'm delighted. Even though it's the virtual world and that's a little bit awkward for all of us, I'm so delighted to have you a part of our little show tonight. Thank you. Know that you're part of our BC alumni, and I'm just thankful that there's folks like you in the world, and that you're a part of our sport system. And as I said to Elena earlier, it is the motivation through mentorship. It's what you're giving back to the athletes now that makes such a difference in our sport. So. Thank you. And well, wait a minute. Do you know what the trivia is? I'm such a bad producer. I don't know who got the notes or what for tonight. So if you know the trivia,
I have the notes.
You have the notes. So I can let everybody know that the prize for this one's going to be another sweet Freestyle Canada swag bag. But I will let you deliver the trivia question.
Okay. Who won a silver medal at the 2021 World Champs? I will note that this is men's silver medal.
We got some prizes because we got lots of winners out there. So if you guess who the other winners are for Canada at the World Champs, we'll prize that up. People love you, B. Kelly. Dude, everybody's firing. I'm looking at this side chat here, and people are firing, dude. You're the man.
Is that Jared Bear? Did Jared win that?
Yeah, Jared did. He was so far. Oh, yeah, and hey, that's not cool, Coops. Dude, you're coaching the pipe team, man. Taking the win. Coops gets his own gear bag back. It's just Is there anybody else in the crowd? Come on, somebody else must have got that. All right, Coops, I owe you some stuff in the mail anyhow. I'll throw you some Freestyle Canada gear. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm going to give you some Freestyle BC gear. I want you repping Freestyle BC, Jer. All right. Thank you so much, Brennan. So appreciate you. Good luck with the rest of your training and your quarantine.
Thank
How many
you.
days left? How many days left you got?
4 days.
4 days. And so you're just doing lots of crunch time in there and Pilates. That's the key.
Yeah, I got my yoga mat. I bought a Bosu ball and a balance pad. I'm all over it.
I love it, man. You've just repositioned yourself to make the best of whatever you got. That's
Exactly.
You're the man. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm just playing buttons here. I don't even know what they do on my phone. I'm just trying to make this a little more animated. All right. So let's move into the open category winners. I think what a lot of people have been waiting for tonight. Open Big Air women's category. Representing the Silver Star Freestyle Club, we have Ella Garrett taking 3rd position. In 2nd place, representing the BC team, we have Quiva Heavy. And in 1st place, her teammate on the BC team, we have Sky Clark taking the win and a pair of Liberty skis home. Again, our runners-up will be taking home a very generous package from Cliff. So thank you to our sponsors for swagging out our podiums here today. And congrats to our winners. Open men's Big Air. We have in 3rd position, representing our BC team, we have Kai Martin. In 2nd position, representing the Whistler Freestyle Club, we have Nick Suchi. And in 1st place, representing our BC team, and throwing down a switch left double 12 mute and a left double 16 safety. I know a little bit. Those are huge tricks. From our BC team, we have Ben Lynch taking home a pair of Liberty skis and the top spot for men's open. Congrats, Ben Lynch, and to all of our competitors and our podium winners for Open Men's Big Air. Moving into the Open Women's Slope Style. And I'm just so happy to see that we have some representation from the North, and we did have many submissions, but on the podium from Northern BC, Open Women's Slope Style, 3rd place, we have Ella Vona. In 2nd position, representing the BC team, we have Quiva Heavy. And from the Silver Star Freestyle Club, in 1st position, with a switch-on front 4, a left flat 3 Japan, and a right 5 safety, we have Ella Garrett taking the top spot, a pair of skis from Liberty. And woo! Congratulations to all of our slopestyle competitors and winners. Moving into the Open Men's Slope Style. In 3rd place, representing the BC team via the Panorama Freestyle Club, we have Cole Carey. In 2nd place from the BC team via the Apex Freestyle Club, we have Alec Henderson. And winning the Liberty skis, we have from the BC team, just stacking the cheddar, Ben Lynch. Whoa. All right, Ben, with a switch right double 9 and a left double 7 safety off the hip. Congratulations, Ben, on cleaning up. All right, moving into the Women's Open Mogul category. Representing the Silver Star Freestyle Club, we have Bobby Wooden taking 3rd position. From the BC team via the Whistler Club, we have in 2nd place Maya Mickelson. And our top spot, winning a pair of skis via Mountain Cultures. BC team via the, I think, Whistler, maybe Vancouver Club. So sorry. We have Jesse Linton taking the top spot. Congratulations, Jesse. And, of course, all of our athletes and podium winners for the Open Women's Moguls. And last, but certainly very not least, we have our Open Men's Mogul category to round things off. And we have a BC team sweep. In 3rd place, we have Cole Carey. In 2nd place, we have Josh Maga. And our top winner, winning a pair of skis from Mountain Cultures, is Sam Cordell. Congratulations to all of our winners, and again, all of our competitors that submitted videos for our Timber Tour Virtual. As noted a few times through the show, it's no small task for our judges to work through over 560 submissions, and many of them were top quality. It was a pleasure to be able to bring everybody together through this virtual platform, and the wins are countless. This is a win for our athletes to be able to compete with one another, even though we're not allowed to leave our home clubs, it gives us a chance to see where everybody else in the province is at. That's really healthy for our own progression. I think it was amazing the way the clubs took this seriously and used this as internal time trials, if you will, to give the athletes an opportunity to perform on demand. And as we saw with many of our celebrity judges and pro athletes today, performing on demand is such a big part of that equation. So kudos to the clubs for facilitating that opportunity where possible. We also saw a lot of creativity and a lot of progression and a lot of good times had. So it just fills my heart with joy to see the level of stoke and participation and the level of skiing out there. This wouldn't be possible, as Reid said off the top, without the support of many great sponsors. And of course, our key partners at Heritage Canada and Via Sport for affording these opportunities. And before we go, everybody sit down. You're probably already sitting down, your laptop's fired up. We got more prizes, but that's not why I want you to stick around. I want you to stick around because, we have an amazing highlight reel. But before we get to that highlight reel, we have one of the more important, if not most important figures in BC Freestyle. Again, how dare I rank people? However, there's somebody that comes to no stranger to many in the province. She's a sought-after coach throughout the province and the founder of our Girl Stylers program. Please join me in welcoming Danica Mazer.
Hi, Josh. You flatter me.
Danica, you've done so much for our sport, and I didn't script that whatsoever. It was just simply just awe and appreciation for what you've contributed as an athlete, as a coach, and now as a designer and a facilitator for a much-needed program that brings conversation to light and is really focused on equality in sport and creating safe and meaningful opportunities for all athletes. And I just want to toss it over to you and see how the season's going for you on snow, and also what's happening with Girl Stylers, because it was a bit quiet in BC with the pandemic and all that stuff. But I know you've been working on some big things with Freestyle Canada. So can you give us a bit of an update?
Yeah, absolutely. Given the circumstances, it's actually been a pretty awesome season, being able to get back to the basics and just be training and looking forward to next year. Like you said, it's been a little bit quiet on the Girl Styler front in BC, but I'm pretty excited to talk about the outstanding ripple effect that our leadership here has created nationally. So Freestyle Canada has picked up Girl Stylers as a national initiative, and camps and programs are operating in almost every PSO across the country. So it's really exciting to see that and connect with lots of amazing female leaders and coaches across Canada.
Nice. I feel like there's some really cool initiatives coming right down the pipeline, or maybe activated late summer into the fall. Is there anything that you can share with us about that?
Yeah, absolutely. With our Ski Sisters Pen Pal program, we've had girls connecting all across Canada, which is really cool because during this challenging year where connecting, has been really restricted, this is an opportunity for girls to meet other girls from across the country and connect about why they love skiing and egg each other on, and just have that little sense of camaraderie that we may be missing with all the restrictions this year.
And way to bring back Pen Pal. I feel like that's so key. Like, nothing warms my heart more than receiving a handwritten letter or card, and it's a reminder to me that I should probably do that a little bit more, but one day at a time. So cool to hear some of the initiatives that you've got on the go at a national level. And know that at Freestyle BC, we're working closely with Danica to see what we can bring to light for activations and campaigns throughout the summer, restrictions permitting, and of course through next season. So lots to look forward to there. We got some more Freestyle BC, but custom Girl Styler swag giveaway provided by Lululemon and Roxy. And so you've got 3 trivia questions. Do you have them on hand? And do we want to rapid fire these and see what happens?
Yeah, I do have some trivia questions. So I'll start out with, how about this one? Which BC alumna made it to finals in dual moguls with a 4th place finish at World Champs just a few weeks ago? So this is a BC alumna mogul skier.
It wasn't Brendan Kelly. We know that he was there. It was his teammate, and they both scored a 4th, both from the same club. Looking into the chat box, hoping we see a winner, chicken dinner coming soon.
Might be a tricky one. Oh, I see one there from Juliet Anderton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sofiane Gagnon. Yeah.
Correct. Can I throw the next one?
Yes.
What female athlete won a gold medal at the 2021 World Cup Finals?
And which event was this? Did we specify the gold that she won this in, Josh?
No, I didn't specify.
Half pipe.
Half pipe. I guess it's evidence of how many medals we won at World Champs that we've got to narrow it down. Good call on refining the question.
Good.
What female athlete won gold in half pipe World Cup Finals?
I see another winner there, I think.
Winner, chicken dinner. I don't have my eyes on the Facebook. Yeah,
Juliet again. She's on it.
All right, I'll leave the last one for you. And just before we roll into that, so we've got a record of everybody who's winning. Things will be in the mail in the next few days. I'll package everything up and get it to you in the mail ASAP. For the U12, 14, 16, and 18 categories, those gift cards will be emailed to you directly from Sport Chek. So hard prizes will be in the mail from me, and gift cards will be coming in via email shortly. So make sure to check your junk mail or spam folder if you're one of those winners tonight, because you don't want to miss out on those great prizes from Sport Chek. All right, final trivia of the night.
Okay. Which Canadian athlete laid down a left dub 12 in their slope run, nabbing them a bronze medal at World Champs in Aspen? Canadian athlete, slopestyle skier. Oh yeah, I'll let the producers decide who the winner is, because I'm seeing some names go out there.
We got some sports fans. Yes.
There it is, Carrie Cutler.
Carrie Cutler with the big win. Danica, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Everybody join me in giving a big warm round of applause for Danica and all that you do for our teams and for our sport and for the Girl Stylers community.
Thank you guys for believing in it.
Awesome. All right, so our very own Sebi Bertium. I always butcher your last name, Sebi. You can kick me next time you see me. I'm sorry. Seb has put together a highlight reel, so hopefully you're still tuned in. And cue video, best of Timber Tour Virtual.
Far away, the idea of the Timber Tour Virtual was born. All right, that's not true at all. It just seems like it's been a really long time with this pandemic. The Timber Tour Virtual is based on the core values of creativity, progression, expression, community, and fun. Our overarching goal is to drive stoke, keep the spirit of competition alive, and support the athlete development during this very strange time. We're so glad you're able to join us, and really, really excited for all of the participation from across the province. We've really brought all of our communities together as one.
And Reed. Oh, I was muted. Thank you, Seb, for putting together that amazing highlight reel, especially in short order. You had 560 clips to pull through, and you put together an amazing summary. So I'll finish with this, and we all know it. This season has been a challenge for all of us. And I quote, "A challenge world is an alert world. Individually, we're all responsible for our own thoughts and actions all day, every day. Collectively, we can help create an inclusive world. From challenge comes change." This is a theme and a way of life at Freestyle BC every single day. We are constantly looking for where the gaps are, concentrating our creativity on the areas or initiatives that are most underserved, and where more is needed to level up opportunity, unlock talent, and fulfill potential. I think it's a bit surreal to think that most of us are going to wrap up our season in just a few weeks from right now. And at the same time, incredibly thankful that we've made it this far into the season. I've constantly reminded our club directors and coaches and everything like that we skate on thin ice with the pandemic and all the health restrictions that are currently in place. And together we've done an amazing job. We've kept our sport on track, and we've been able to keep these opportunities alive for the kids. So kudos. And I hope that each and every one of you still gets a few bonus spring laps in and makes the most of these longer days, and in my opinion, one of the best times of the year. Remember, as we go out and we go forward in our days and in the weeks and in the months ahead, that we are still, and I hate to remind this, but we are still in the midst of a pandemic, and we need to do the same advice that I remind myself of every day, is that we need to stay safe. We need to be kind, and most importantly, we need to have fun. That's my public service announcement to wrap her up. All right, I'd like to thank you all for joining us for the awards tonight, and I look forward to see you later. Hey, the green room's still here. Hip, hip, hooray. All right. It's not like a real green room where we can all hang out and party.
Wait, are we offline or are we online?
I think we're